everyone, welcome to another hat tutorial. This is winter hat and I will show you how to crochet this beautiful pattern. In this video I will be showing you how to crochet an adult size. And this pattern is not good for absolute beginners because you have to count and every row is not the same. And I recommend you to use single color yarn, not colorful yarn, because you can see the pattern is not visible. This yarn is beautiful, but it's not good for our pattern. So let's get started. And what you'll need for this project: pair of scissors, yarn needle, stitch marker, measure tape, 5mm crochet hook, 6mm crochet hook, and I'm going to use this amazing yarn. I really like this yarn. It's called Peru from Nako. There is 25% alpaca wool, there is 25% wool and 50% premium acrylic. And you'll need 2 balls for an adult size. Okay, for border of our hat, use 5mm crochet hook, start with a slip knot and then chain 7. It's up to you. If you want to have the border of your hat higher, you can make chain 8 or chain 9. It's up to you, but I'm going to make chain 7. Now we are going to crochet single crochets. Start in the second chain and make first single crochet. You have to make 1 single crochet in each chain across. So this is the second chain where you have to make first single crochet. Make 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way across. Chain 1, turn your work, and now we are going to make single crochets into the back loop. So this is stitch and we will use just back loop. You can see stitches here. There are 2 loops, but we will use just the back loop. This is back loop. So start in very first back loop and make first single crochet. And you will make 1 single crochet into the first 5 back loops. So you have to make 5 single crochets into the back loop. Okay, I have 5 single crochets in back loop, and last single crochet goes always into the stitch because we will have straight edge. So last single crochet of each row goes always into the stitch. Chain 1, turn your work and repeat it again. So make first single crochet into the first back loop, make 5 single crochets into the back loop, and last single crochet of each row goes into the stitch. And at the end of each row, chain 1. Chain 1, turn your work and repeat the same pattern as in previous row. Okay, keep going until you reach your desired length of your hat, and the length of hat is the same as circumference of hat. And the strap is flexible, so measure it only after stretch. And very important is the number of rows. The number of rows must be multiple of 4. Okay, I'm going to measure it, and I have 64 rows. And the length of my strap is 49 centimeters. Now we have to join both sides of strap together, and I'm going to use crochet hook and slip stitches. So first first insert your hook into the stitch on the other side. So this is the right stitch, first stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through and make a slip stitch. Then you will make 1 slip stitch in back loop on the side of strap closer to you, and on the other side you will use stitches. Okay, this is right side for me. You can turn it if you want, but now use 6 millimeters crochet hook and start with chain 2. So chain 2, and now we are going to make half double crochets, and you will make this space between rows and space on the row, space between rows, space on the row, or stitch between and stitch on. So yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch between rows and make first half double crochet. So this is half double crochet. Use stitch marker and mark the first stitch. Then make 1 half double crochet on the row. So in the stitch on the row. 1 half double crochet in the stitch between rows. And continue working like this all the way around. So you should make 64 half double crochets in this round. Okay, and I'm going to make last half double crochet over here. If you are not sure if it's the last stitch where you should make a half double crochet, just count. And then join the round with a slip stitch in the stitch what we have marked. So it's the first stitch, not chains, and make a slip stitch. For the second round, chain 2 and turn your work. In this round, we are going to use the third loop. So I'm going to show, this is stitch, there are stitches, and this is the third loop, what we will use. And we are going to make half double crochets again, and you have to make one half double crochet into each third loop. So start in this first third loop and make first half double crochet. Use stitch marker again, mark the first stitch, and then make one half double crochet into each third loop all the way around. I'm at the end of the round, and you can count again. You should have 64 stitches, 64 half double crochets, and I have to make last half double crochet of this round and then join the round with a slip stitch. In next round we will crochet single crochets, so chain 1 and turn. And now we are going to use just stitches. So start in very first stitch and make first single crochet. Use stitch marker again, and you will make one single crochet in each stitch around. So you should make, in my case, if you are following me in every step, you should make 64 single crochets. And I have to make last single crochet in this stitch and then join the round with a slip stitch. For next row, chain 1, turn, and now we are going to make bubbles. So start in very first stitch, make first single crochet and mark the first stitch. And into the next stitch, make one single crochet again. So here goes one single crochet, and now insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through, and now you have to make chain 3. The right loop is staying on your hook. So I have 2 and 3 chains. Now grab the yarn, pull it through this loop and through the right loop. Then make 1 single crochet in next stitch and make 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches. So you always make 3 single crochets between bubbles. So I have 3 single crochets and now make another bubble. So insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through, make 3 chains. I have 1, 2 and 3 and finish single crochet. Then 3 single crochets. So make 1 single crochet in next 3 stitches and repeat it again. So keep going and you can pause the video and then meet me back again at the end of this round. Okay, I have last bubble and last single crochet, and I didn't tell you why I made just 2 single crochets at the beginning of this round, because I didn't want to finish the round with bubbles. So we have 3 stitches, 3 single crochets between last and first bubble. Join the round with a slip stitch. Okay. And I'm going to show, this is wrong side. I want to show you the right side of hat. This is right side. And now you will repeat row 1, 2, 3, and 4. So chain 2, turn your work, and you will make 1 half double crochet in each stitch all the way around. So I want to show you just where is the right stitch around the bubble. So this is first half double crochet. Mark the first stitch always. And between bubble is stitch where you have to make half double crochet, and behind bubble is stitch where you have to make half double crochet. So I think stitches are visible well, so make 1 half double crochet in each stitch all the way around. And how I said, you have to repeat row 1 to 4. So now I'm repeating the row 1, and then you have to repeat row 2, then row 3, and then row 4. And that's all pattern. If you will have any questions, write me here below the video. I will help you with pleasure. So after this row, you will make chain 2, turn your work, then you will make half double crochets into the 3rd loop, then chain 1, and you will make single crochets into the stitches, and then chain 1 and you will make row of bubbles. I have a sufficient height of the beanie. I prefer when the beanie is longer at the top. So now the length of my beanie is about 20 centimeters. Yeah, 20 centimeters. And now we are going to decrease. So now we can decrease. And last row what I made is a bubble row, and I have 5 bubble rows in total. So join the round, then chain 2 and turn your work. And now I'm going to decrease every 8th stitch all the way around. So yarn over, insert your hook into the first stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through, then insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through. You have 4 loops on your hook, grab the yarn and pull it through all these 4 loops. Mark the first stitch. And now I'm going to make 1 half double crochet in the next 7 stitches. Now decrease again. So continue working like this all the way around. You have to decrease every 8th stitch all the way around. I have 64 stitches in this round. It means I have to decrease 8 times in this round. Join the round with the slip stitch at the end of the row. Chain 2. Turn. And now we are going to make 1 half double crochet into each third loop. So it's gonna be round or row without decrease, without change. So make 1 half double crochet into each third row all the way around, and you should make 56 half double crochets. In my case, if you are following me in each step. At the end, like always, join the round with a slip stitch, but I have to make last half double crochet. This is last half double crochet. This is 56th half double crochet of this round, and then I can join the round with a slip stitch in the first stitch. Chain 1 and turn. And now we have to decrease again. So we are going to decrease every second stitch all the way around. So make 1 single crochet in very first stitch, mark the stitch, mark the first single crochet, and then decrease. In the next stitch, 1 single crochet, then decrease. So continue working, decrease every second stitch all the way around. I'm at the end of the round, and there is last stitch left. So I have to make 1 single crochet, last single crochet, and then I can join the round with a slip stitch. Chain 1 and turn your work. And now I'm going to decrease every stitch. At the end of the row, make a slip stitch, like always. Chain 1, turn your work, and I'm going to make 1 more round of decrease. So decrease every stitch also in this round. I have 1 stitch left, so I'm going to make just 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Then I can join the round with a slip stitch, and it was last round of our pattern. So now you can cut the yarn, keep the tail longer because we will use it. Pull the tail through. And now take a yarn needle, and we are going to make a few stitches around. Then bring the needle and bring the tail on the wrong side of your beanie and make a few stitches in the same way, in the same direction. Then just make a simple knot and cut the yarn. And this is how my beanie looks like. And last step, what we have to do is weave the starting tail inside the beanie. Okay, and now that's really all. And it's up to you if you will sew the pom-pom to the beanie or not. And if you want to make your own pom-pom, I will put the link into the description of this video. And I'm going to measure the length of my beanie, and it's 24 centimeters. And the circumference of my beanie is about 47 centimeters, but it's stretchy. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon.